Hi everyone, welcome back to Tam. Can you believe Shavuot is almost upon us? And we can't go into Shavuot without making cherry soup. And you're thinking, what? What the heck is cherry soup? Cherry soup is this Hungarian treat that I grew up on, that it's just not Shavuot without it. It is delicious. And don't be freaked out. You've got to try this. Let me walk you through what we're gonna do. So what I have in my pot, because we're gonna cook, is 350 grams of canned cherries. You can use frozen cherries. If you have fresh cherries, use those. And cherries and Hungarians, they just go hand in hand. Hungary is this massive plain. It does have the Carpathian Mountains happening on the east, but it is this amazing growth area for stone fruits, and Jews have been involved in fruit production for centuries. They would lease land from their non-Jewish neighbors, and then they would become traders of these stone fruits. So this is cherry season all over Eastern Europe. You must have already started seeing cherries on the shelves in the markets, and it's just the dairy and the cherries. It's just delicious. All right, so I've got my 350 grams of cherries. To that, I'm adding 250 milliliters of dry red wine. And here's the rule. If you wouldn't drink it from a cup, don't use it in your food. That's just the way it goes. So I've got here Tepperberg, which is this delicious wine. I actually am very sensitive to alcohol, so I could drink a sip and that's about it. So I choose my sips very, very carefully. So into my pot goes my gorgeous dry red wine. With that, I'm adding a third of a cup of water. Double check the recipe. Oh my goodness. And my last two ingredients, there are very few ingredients here, is some sugar, 65 grams, and my favorite ingredient in the whole wide world, a cinnamon stick. I love cinnamon. So it doesn't make very much, this recipe, because the best way to serve this, and you really, unless you're my dad, you can't eat a massive bowl full of it. It's super rich, is in little ice cold glasses. That's the way you want to serve this. So we're going to bring it to the boil. And let me just tell you about growing up and cherry soup. There used to be this amazing resort hotel in the Catskills called Grossinger's, and I was privileged enough to spend time there as a kid. And on Shabbat morning, while people were not yet in the dining room, they'd set the tables, and because the owners of Grossinger's were Hungarian, it was completely appropriate that at every single seat there was a little ice cold shot of cherry soup, and I would sneak in, and at least I didn't do it to other people's tables. I would go to our table and go around and drink the cherry soup from each and every person. I am a little obsessed with cherry soup, but I do hold off. I only make it once a year. So our cherries, our sugar, and our cinnamon are coming to a boil. Once they boil, we're gonna let them cook for about 20 minutes, and then we're gonna add our cream and sour cream to the finished mixture. Hey, so the soup has been cooking for the last 20 minutes. The smell in this kitchen is insane. I really adore cinnamon, and the cinnamon and the red wine and the cherries is the most delicious aroma ever. So I'm combining, my last two ingredients are cream and sour cream. So in my recipe, I say really pretty much any cream you have at home, single cream, double cream, whipping cream, any cream is gonna work here. And I'm just mixing the cream and the sour cream together. The reason I went for really any type of cream is because by the time you're done cooking for Shavuot, you've got leftover cream at home. So it's just a way to use it up, whatever you have. So I'm making this combination of cream and sour cream. I'm gonna turn off the heat. I'm actually already getting a little bit drunk on the fumes here. I told you I'm really sensitive to alcohol. So all of this is gonna go into my cherries and wine mixture. And then, really important, cherry soup is best served ice cold. So this is then gonna go into the fridge for several hours until it is, oh, so good. Okay, so in it goes, and I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna mix it together and show you what it looks like. But we have a stunning picture, and hold on, let's give it a mix. And it becomes this stunning berry color. This is so hot, it's steaming, it's in its container, it's about to go in the fridge before delivery to my dad later on today. This is my father's very favorite soup. Growing up in this Hungarian Jewish home, cherry soup was just part of what we did every single Shavuot. I really can't remember a Shavuot that didn't involve cherry soup. It is such an indelible part of my childhood memories and Shavuot. In fact, I can still see it in my brain, cherry soup coming to the table. It already has cream and sour cream in it, and my dad putting an extra scoop of sour cream on top just to make this rich, delicious soup even richer. I hope you've had an amazing week. Another strange week in our new normal, but I wish you an amazing Chag and Shabbat filled with family and friends at whatever distance they need to be at. But just know we're thinking about you, I'm thinking about you, and wishing you a beautiful Chag and a beautiful Shabbat, and see you all soon. Bye.